Guys, Barbara here. I am here with an awesome recipe today. This is called vegetable pasta. Take a look at it. Isn't this gorgeous? You're watching the Bear Pantry Show. Very nice. Cocktails.
The Bear Pantry Show.
Alright, so we don't need a whole lot of stuff and you can put what you desire in it, but this is what I like in it, okay? Some okra, and I have the bag to show you guys. I always get this, the 99-cent bag at the store, and it's the nice long okra or okra. Joe's been studying a lot of things on okra lately, and he has a lot of information that he's giving me on how healthy this is. I'm going to use some corn from the can, some kernel corn, any brand will do. You can get the frozen stuff too, but I like the one from the can better. And some carrots. I guess this is julienne. I just cut it like this, like matchsticks. I think julienne's fatter, but so like matchsticks. Some diced up onions, some mushrooms. If you're allergic, don't do this. Cabbage and some tomatoes. For the seasoning for this dish, it's salt, the juice of 1 lime or lemon. I'm using lime. And I'm going to be using this pasta. It's the whole grain stuff, the stuff that's good for you. And for the pepper, I'm going to be using Murray Sharps that I get at Daddy's store, okay? So pretty simple. This is kind of like the rice that I made a few episodes back, but this is with pasta. I made both when my Uncle Roger was here, and he loved both. So he's like, well, make the other one and show them on TV too. And this is a spin-off of what Sister Betty came and showed me from the church, okay? So let's go over to the stove. Let me go ahead and add some salt to my pot of boiling water. And then the whole box of noodles, all right? Some people go ahead and break the noodles in half, but I don't like to do that because I like to twirl the noodles on the fork when I'm eating this dish. Let me find my spaghetti server thing here in this drawer. And then I'm just going to plunge all the noodles into the pot and just allow it to cook for about 8 minutes. Meanwhile, over to the left-hand side of my stove, I have my beautiful stainless steel pan. And to this, I'm going to add about 3 to 4 tablespoons of olive oil. And I just kind of eyeball it, okay? Now, after it heats up for a little bit, not for too long, I'm going to go ahead and add my okra in. And remember, the okra is frozen, so you might get some kickback. It might try to burn you. But just go ahead and toss it in there and then grab the wooden spoon and just kind of move it around, okay? You don't want it to burn. The next thing that I'm going to add almost immediately is going to be the carrots, because these, like the okra are going to take long to cook, okay? So just kind of move it around. And if you need any kind of liquid, you can always use some of the starchy water from the pasta, but I'm going to use the starchy water from the canned corn, all right? See, I'm saying hello. I'm doing this recording today to where you guys can see behind the scenes, because I want you to feel like you're here with me, all right? You guys know I've been going through a lot, and I really take refuge in the fact that you guys, love to watch me cook in the kitchen, and I want you here with me. So that's why you're going to see some behind the scenes today. So I'm just stirring here, and then let me add my next ingredient, which is the onions. And you want the onions to cook. They're going to be crunchy, but they're going to look translucent, okay? That's how you know they're done. So just go ahead and kind of push this around in here. And it's just a lot of stirring for this dish. It doesn't take very long to make, but it's a lot of stirring, all right? Now let me add some more of the starchy water from the corn. I'm not going to use the whole thing by any means, just a little bit more than half. I'm going to drain the rest off and then dump the corn in. And that's pretty much that for the corn. And we're just going to use like the liquid from the lemon juice or the lime juice, in a little while to, add some more liquid to the pot, okay? So pretty simple. It's smelling pretty good in here. You guys, I don't know if you're hot in the kitchen when you're cooking, but I'm hot. But I'm having fun though. I'm having fun. So this is almost done, all right? It's almost done. I still have to add the mushrooms, the cabbage, the tomatoes, and the lime, and the hot sauce, and the salt. But you see, it goes in stages because we don't want any of the stuff to be overdone. So back over to the stove. Let's take care of the noodles, guys. The pot's been going for about 8 minutes, and it's time to drain the water off. You don't want your noodles to be overdone, okay, because it's going to be so soggy. You want them to be al dente. To my younger viewers, if you're making this, be careful of the steam, all right? Because steam will burn you as badly as grease or fire. Let me go ahead and set this aside on top of the sink right here to just drain. And then I'm going to go back over to the stove to check on the vegetables. Let me grab my wooden spoon, give it a stir. Take a look at the okra. All the slime has cooked out. I know a lot of people don't eat okra because it's too slimy, but I like the slime. So 2 teaspoons of sea salt and 2 teaspoons of hot sauce. Any hot sauce that you like will do, but I use Mary Sharp because that's what my dad sells. Now let me go ahead and add my lime juice. And you guys know that you can use a lemon. Now, when Sister Betty from the church came and cooked with me, she told me that limes don't have any seeds in them. And I've been checking ever since, and I have yet to find a seed in a lime. So I'm kind of thinking it might be true, guys. Now, this is the mushrooms, and you guys know what mushrooms are supposed to look like when they're done. They're supposed to look translucent, so that needs to go for about 2 minutes. Now it's time to add the cabbage. And Joe is the one that suggested that I put cabbage in this dish because he likes the sweetness from the cabbage and he likes the crunch. So you just want the cabbage to cook for about 1 minute to 1.5 minutes. And then now the last thing to add are the tomatoes. And you don't want to squish these in any type of way. So just go ahead and toss it around like this. See? Very easy. It's smelling really good. Now, time for the noodles. I'm not going to use the whole lot, okay? Just half of it. What I usually do is put up the rest to make spaghetti, like sometime in the week, or to make this dish again. So just half the amount. And use the little spaghetti server thing here to just mix in the vegetables. So this dish doesn't use any kind of sauce, okay? It's really, really good for you. And I don't usually like it with meat. So let me go ahead and toss it around. And then the only thing left to do is to shut the fire off because I still have it on low. So let me go ahead and do that. And now this is ready to plate up and serve, and let's dive in. If you're new to my channel and don't know what to watch next, take a look at these wonderful playlists that I've created here for your convenience. I have all the authentic Belizean dishes in one playlist, and I even have a list here for my review channel with all the fantastic reviews that I've done so far. Would you please be a sweetie and share them for me? All right, guys, so after that really wonderful but unhealthy churro bowl a few episodes ago, I simply had to make something healthy for you guys, all right? This is one of my staple lunches along with the vegetable rice that I put up a while back, and I absolutely enjoy it. I don't eat it with any meat. I don't eat no meat. No, I'm not vegan, I'm not vegetarian. Just this dish. I don't like it with meat. So I hope you guys try this. It's so healthy. You know, I'm meeting you now in public, in the stores and stuff, and the first thing they say, make something healthy. I'm like, I don't, because I don't have enough wisdom on healthy stuff. But whatever I know, I'll share with you guys. I do my cooking show for fun, and I'm not really here to teach you anything about health per se, but if I can sneak some stuff in now and again, I certainly will. I want to thank you guys so much for watching the show, for liking, for sharing, for subscribing. Yes, did you guys see how much my subscriber base is growing? Thanks to all of you sharing, and also for checking out my website to buy some of the stuff that I sell. Until I see you guys again, take care.